If you have a hard time remembering the rules, I have a technique for using the present simple tense for you, which is called the PDFS technique. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to English Smarter with Jane. In today's English grammar lessons, we are going to explore the present simple tense, which is the fundamental building block for other tenses in English. If you would like the PDF of these lessons, please let me know in a comment. Without further ado, let's dive into it. In section 3, we will learn about when to use the present simple tense. If you have a hard time remembering the rules, I have a technique for using the present simple tense for you, which is called the PDFS technique. Each letter represents or stands for the usage of the present simple tense. Here we go. First, the letter P stands for permanent action. What is permanent action? Permanent action refers to an action that doesn't change over a period of time. For example, I live in New York. This example indicates where I live, which isn't likely to change in the near future. Second example, she works in a bank. This example indicates the general truth. General truth doesn't mean it has to be true for everyone. It can be true for me, for you, or for someone. I hope this makes sense for you. Next one, the letter D stands for daily routines. What are daily routines? Daily routines refer to regular or habitual activities. For example, I wake up at 6 every day. Next one, the letter F stands for facts. For example, water boils at 100 degrees. This is the fact. This fact doesn't come from me, but it is a scientific proof. You can also say the sun rises in the earth. Number 4, this F also stands for frequency. Frequency means how often an action or activity happens. Usually, we use the adverbs of frequency in the sentence. For example, I usually walk to school. Usually is an adverb of frequency. The last one, the letter S stands for schedule. We also use the present simple to talk about something that is scheduled. For example, the class begins at 9. That's a wrap on the usage of the present simple tense. So now let's move to the final section. Despite the rules that we learn, sometimes it's still difficult for some learners to identify the present simple tense. So another tip is you need to remember the signal words or the words of expressions that are commonly used in that tense. Here are some expressions that are commonly used in the present simple. First, adverbs of frequency. On the right-hand side is a list of the common adverbs of frequency, and the left-hand side are their percentages. Always represent 100% of the time that the action happened. Often 75%, sometimes 50%, rarely between 10 and 20%, and never 0%, meaning the action doesn't happen at all. Besides these adverbs, we also have other expressions. For instance, every day, every week, every month, every year. Or on Mondays, on Tuesdays, and so on. On Mondays means every Monday. That's it for today. This chart summarizes the 4 main points that we discussed today. So if you need to review any part, please feel free to revisit the points. Remember, practice makes perfect. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!